Hello, everyone. The time is now. Welcome to the Captain's Deck, everyone. I'm just going to double check that my mic is working. Yep. Can you all hear me? Great. Welcome to the Captain's Deck. My name is Jason, the Captain Kirk. I'm talking very fast because, yes, I've had a little bit of coffee, which is a bit of a mistake just now. But also, my Gamefound has turned up. My pledge has turned up from Gamefound. It has taken a long way. They must have sent this a couple of months ago. It's been on a ship for a long time. It's been in the UK for probably longer than it needed to be. And I finally picked it up today, which actually went really quickly after setting the customs forms and everything. So, yeah, here is the box if we all want to see it. Let me just get this sorted up and make sure the cameras are working as they should. There we go, and let's move over to our cameras and make sure the microphone is still working. Can you all hear me? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to start ripping this open and getting into this. I haven't looked at this myself. I haven't done anything myself to do this. I don't know how I didn't rip this open in the shop as soon as I got it, but it was a case where I didn't even get the message through to my phone to say that it got there. I was checking the tracking, and as soon as the pickup number had come in, I just went straight to the shop as soon as I could. Bribing my kids. Oh, I think I just cut some. No, I didn't. It's fine. Oh dear. Okay, then we're gonna get a little friend over here waiting for us. Oh man, this has been. I'm just I think after the excitement and everything, I think I think it's even maybe the 28th of September where we kind of everything closed last year. So we're talking 364 days since the pledge, since everything finished. Since the Gamefound finished as well. So here we go. Oh, this is extremely exciting. Excellent. So let's see what we got. We have a personalized playmat, the captain. Just double check. We have this personalized deck, a creature set, free gift included above as a Winds of Exchange deck apparently, but that isn't signed off apparently. But we'll see. Winds of Exchange deck in English, Keyforge Unchained, 12 decks. I wonder if this is everything, because I put in a personalized deck, Winds of Exchange deck English, one of those. So this is just I've got the I Save Keyforge deck in English, Grimmer Preview, and 2 playmats. I should have, yes I do, there we go. I do have 2 boxes, 2 displays as well, because I went for the extra one. Okay, yeah. I went for the extra one, but they have just given me, instead of giving me 2 lots of 6s, they've just kind of given me two boxes of stuff. Here we go. So I'm just going to make sure the focus is in the right place as we start to go through this. Cool. So let's start with the token creature cards, just to make sure everything is here. I went for Mars because Mars is really exciting, and why wouldn't I want 32 blorbs? Who wouldn't want 32 blorbs? And I've got a really cool Rebel deck as well. So yeah, two really fun things that we can explore later on. Obviously, we know those there. So I went for the Senator playmat. A friend, local friend Matthias, he got his pledge at the start of the week, and so I've already seen the quality of these, but that is pretty nice. Captain Keyforge, you went for Mars and Equidon as well. You must have gone for a did you add the Equidon as well, or did you just go for a bigger pledge? But that is very nice. The quality really is good, and the colours are really vibrant. So really excited about that one. So I went for Saurians because I don't have a dinosaur, a Saurian playmat, Saurian based playmat of the other ones I already have. I have a Mars one that I got myself. I have Sanctum. I have Star Alliance. And then I obviously got the Mollusk Caller playmat, and we'll just have a look at that because, why not? Let's just kind of just double check. Keep me in focus there. For some reason, my autofocus is kind of going off a little bit. Here we go. That's fun. That's a very, very... The purple is absolutely stunning. That's incredible. Oh. Yeah, the Raider one. I think the Raider one, is the one that Matthias got. Oh, Matthias is here. Hi, Matthias. He got the Raider one as well, which is just the colours in that, the ocean, the kind of the cyan colours are absolutely incredible. So they are lovely. I think I'm most excited to know what my named deck is called and everything. So we're gonna do that soon. Here are my other ones. I've got my orange playmat, which I kind of want to open the deck first before we see what this looks like. So I'm just going to put this over to the side for a second. We have our Grim Reminders preview cards, which we're going to also open in just a second, just to see what we have, because that's the other exciting bit here. 2 boxes of Keyforge, which I think is going to be a lot of sealed action going here. So I'm going to put this at the back here, which is really fun. So we have my free gift deck and my Saviour deck. So the Saviour deck I'm going to open today, now, on stream. I'm going to open my Captain deck on stream now, because they're the exciting things. And I might open an Unchained. I did buy an extra Unchained, just so that we do. Do you know, I thought you would have... Peter, I thought you would have gone for orange because of the Captain Keyforge thing as well. So, yeah, don't blame you. Yeah, but I bought an extra Unchained. Well, I added that to the order on the last minute, so we can do that. I might open an Unchained. We'll see. I just love the Unchained back. So those we're going to open. That one is my free deck, so I might save that for Nationals on Saturday. And this I bought because it was just really cool. I did print and play for the first 2 Keyforge adventures and really enjoyed them. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to spend the money again on the actual printed versions. But we have our 2 decks and our instructions for how to play the... Oh no, that's the mansion cards, etc, etc. So we'll be streaming that later at some point and enjoying that one at some point in the future. It's a lot of packaging just for a couple of decks and a piece of thing, but yeah, okay. At least it's paper and not plastic, so that's one thing we're pleased with. Here we go. Right, let's move the empty box. Oh, you haven't done opened an Unchained deck yet. Wow. Okay. Cool. Well, let's first have a look at this. Let's bring my little camera a bit closer down to kind of see where we are on there to get a bit closer look. And I do go manual focus with this so that I get a little bit more control over what we're doing. Here we go. You helped make this possible. Yeah, it does feel that good. I mean, we've all seen this. If you've opened up your pledge, but you know, the fact is that this is very true. Without us pledging, without us starting this off, they've had a rocky ride. So I want to give them a benefit of the doubt, even though there's been some negative press. But we're still in development, but there's very soon going to be some more information on Grim Reminders, as far as I am understood. They pushed back the Gamefound on thing. Hey, Zoke, glad for you to join us. So mid-October they're going to do the Grim Reminders Gamefound pledge. I'm going to kind of probably pledge a small amount for Grim Reminders just to kind of, you know, show interest, but I'm not going to order as much as I've ordered now because I want to support my LGS here in Sweden, Malatorsk, as well. So here we go. It looks like I didn't get a... Oh, they're stuck on the side. Oh, wow. I wasn't as lucky as you, Carl, getting the signed copy, which is something that I've been a bit hoping for, getting that signed copy. What have I got? I've got Dredge, Werewolf Curse, and Curse of Confusion. So there's been a lot of curses as well. We haven't really, with the Nordic Keyforge podcast, we haven't gone so much into the Grim Reminder spoilers that we've had yet, because we want to enjoy Winds of Exchange first. So, but we're going to be going into that as well. But what have we got for these spoilers? Let's put that there. Make sure I'm looking at the right screen here. So, Werewolf Curse. This is. Let's just focus a little bit. I have to do some editing at some point as well. There we go. This creature gains Skirmish, Splash Attack 3, after fight, destroy Werewolf Curse. So Skirmish and Splash Attack 3, that's really strong. But then obviously after fight it's a one use thing. If, just trying to think about this, you know, this on maybe a prospector token, if you have a destroyed effect, to be quite good. But it's an interesting balance. Skirmish, Splash Attack 3, but if you have to destroy it, I guess if you can ward it, we've got there's some stuff there. But we'll it's a good balance, I think, if you've got to destroy it. But you know, there's a few things we need to worry about. What have we got? Dredge. For the remainder of the turn, each creature you control gains, after reap, return a card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. I like this. The whole Grim Reminders thing and some of the what we've seen so far, there's going to be so much to do with the discard pile, with the haunted keyword that we've seen on the Grim Reaper. We've seen a lot of stuff to do with discard, like if you're haunted if you have more than 10 cards in your discard pile, so that's going to be something really interesting. So after returning a card from the discard to the top of your deck, it's not into your hand, but it's discard pile stuff, which is quite fun. And then we have the Curse of Confusion with Treachery, enter play under your opponent's control. I like that they put keywords to these. And then we have, at the end of your turn, exhaust each friendly creature of the active house. Which means, obviously, it's a little bit like the Uberfunkt device that is in Winds of Exchange, the Star Alliance artifact that says that you can't choose the same house. Here, you wouldn't want to choose the same house. You're stopping them from wanting to choose the same house unless they've got other stuff to do and actions to do. It makes it a little bit more open. Yeah, that's going to be quite interesting and a good way to interact with your opponent's game and stuff. And I'm really liking the Unfathomable flavour recently as well. I think they could have been stronger in Dark Tidings. So really exciting, really pleased with those. And so let's put those up in the corner there. Okay, I don't know how many, got 8 people watching. 8 people watching now. That's great for me on YouTube. That's awesome. Thanks for guys for following me over to YouTube and kind of tuning in here. Should we do Saviour or should we do Name Deck? I have just seen the name. Actually, I didn't realise what that was. Let's do the name. I'm most excited about the Name Deck, so we'll do that, and then we can see we can replace this mat with that mat. So what do we have here? The Captain of the Cavern. I mean, come on. I mean, that's got all the flavour. That's got all the flavour it needs. Yeah, Felipe, this is live. I'm a streamer before YouTuber. Like, I'm gonna stream before I do anything else. This is definitely going to be live, and then I'll just cut it down. So this is, oh wow, I really should cover up that deck ID. I should kind of scan that in quickly. No one even think about scanning this in before I have a chance to scan this in. Where's my phone? Don't even think about it. Yeah. If one of you scan this in before, I know I've got a list of who's watching here. Matthias, you're not even funny. I'm actually really kind of, it's my name deck, of course, as well. Like, if any of you actually put my name deck in here, that is just bad. Someone stole a deck of mine when I opened it up on the big 24-hour live stream thing when I did 2 hours with Empermeters. I opened up a deck. I didn't think about the fact that I showed the QR code, and by the time I got in to scan it, at like 30 minutes afterwards, someone had already claimed my deck. I wasn't happy. So yeah, there we go. Sign in. Oh no, no thanks. One-time code. I've got to authenticate. Then we do there. Copied. One-time code in. Really is secure. One thing I've got to give Ghost Galaxy credit for is the fact that we have they're secure. I don't think they're going to lose the algorithm again. I really don't think they will. I'm going to go to my decks, allow, and yes, okay. I own the Captain of the Cavern. No one can take it away from me. Now we can actually see what's in this deck. Yeah, Eric, tempt me. Yeah, yeah. Our Artist of War here, Eric, he's going to be spending 4.5, well, actually probably near 8 hours in a car with me on Saturday going to Keyforge Nationals. So, yeah, I hope you're ready for me to talk non-stop about Keyforge for 8 hours, Eric. Cool. Okay, here we go. So we have the Captain of the Cavern, and I nearly dropped the Leet spelling in the deck, but then Hydrophilic Attack on the podcast. To be honest, he kind of said no, you should keep the Leet speak. So here we go. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Equidon, Unfathomable, and Mars. I am liking this. The Captain of the Cavern with the Archon there. Isn't that just incredibly beautiful? Can we just, like... Emberlings, yeah, it really is. Unfortunately, yeah, it's an unfathomable thing as well. But I'm happy this is unfathomable. I've got to say, I'm happy this is unfathomable, uh, because unfathomable is really good in this set as well. So this better be a good deck, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's my Archon card. I'll put that up there. We're going to have a look at that. We have the Priest. I'm not, I'll take that. I mean, my wife's a priest, so it's kind of fitting. Action, exhaust an enemy creature. I don't have a priest deck yet, and we've got our the exhausting enemy creature stuff, which is you've got all the disruption you need there. Obviously, if you need to, you can still reap, etc. So that's going to be interesting. Let's just put that there in a way that it looks good on the camera. And then what I'm just going to go from the top of the deck down, and we'll see where we are and just flip the cards as we go. So I have auction off straight away with some artifact control. Really nice. I'll be happy with that. We have oh, what a hit. Really, really strong scaling Ember control straight away off there. Should I take this to Nationals already? I mean, come on. 2 cards in, I think I've made my choice. What do we have here? Second closed door negotiation. I'm not looking at the camera because I've got the camera there. I've got the screen there so I can see what's actually going on here, and you can actually see my face. But there we go. What else do we have here? We have forced retirement. I don't have this card yet. It's a common. Destroy a creature. If you do, its controller gains 1. Okay. In a prospector deck, that would have been really nice. Hang on, just make sure I've just lost my camera for a second here. I don't believe this. Hang on. After all this, my my camera has run out of battery. My phone has run out of battery. I'm using an old phone here that has using too much battery as it is as well. I think the best thing to do here then is to steal the webcam live on stream, and we can continue going without our without our things. So let me this is so annoying. This is so bad. Oh man. Okay, I'm not looking at any other cards. You can see everything I'm doing. I'm not cheating. Oh dude, why does this happen to me? There we go. Okay, only me. Poor little me. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just shows I probably need some better streaming equipment, I think. So if anyone wants to, if I set up a Patreon, if anyone wants to support me on Patreon with a couple of $100 or a month, then you are more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to help me out there and stream as well. Help me buy more cameras, more cables, a better computer. I'm just gonna set up the stream again here. Transform. There we go. That's not cropped, but that's fine. The quality isn't as good for this camera facing down. I think maybe we can do that, and then we can move over and make this big. Can we all see it? There we go. OnlyFans, yeah. No, like one of those people going into those tech shops, buying them anything they want, and then revealing, do you know how I paid for this for you? Yeah, Keyforge OnlyFans. Great. Okay, are we ready to carry on going? I'm going to have to edit this video out if I'm going to do this later. Okay, here we go. We have second forced retirement. Okay. That's quite interesting. You know, like I say, destroying a creature, depending what else we have in the deck, could be quite advantageous. But the other important thing is that, like, yes, I might be giving my opponent something, but I really want to be like, this is hard creature control, and so this is okay. And I've got doubles. I've got double closed door. I've got double force retirement as well. Yeah, I think consistency, Sergio, that is a really, really good doing this. Okay, so let's just make sure this focuses. I don't have hard focus on this camera. So we have Gemcoat Vendor. Action steal 1, deal 1 to Gemcoat Vendor with a draw pip. Okay, yeah, I'll be happy with that. It's Ember Control. Oh, generous offer. Creature Control. Sorry. Ember Control, sorry. Destroy a friendly creature. Creature Control and Ember Control. Like, yeah. I just hope I have I don't have the creatures so far. That's the one thing I'm missing. It's asking me to destroy creatures. I haven't got anything to create tokens. I haven't got anything to... I haven't got any creatures to destroy. So far... yeah. And yeah, so like we've got Ember Pips so far. We've got 3 Ember Pips and as well. So hopefully we can get a bit better. Okay. Oh, so I've got 1 creature, of course, yeah. Hieron. Hey, make a token creature. And some recursion there as well. So yeah, I'll be happy. Oh no, whoa, that was close. Didn't know I was that good at magic. Card tricks. There we go. Next card we have Hieron, another token creature. Very light on the token creatures in Equidon. That's going to be quite interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more Equidon to go. Let's hope we get some creatures. Shrewd Investor, more Ember Control with a capture pip. They gain 1, capture 4. That could be quite interesting. I doubt I'll be calling Equidon much to do stuff with creatures apart from destroy the board that I already have. We'll see. Double Shrewd Investor. Wow. Double Closed Door. Double Forced Retirement. Double Hieron. Double Shrewd Investor. Yeah. And a Steward Suzanne to finish off. I think that's it for my Equidon here as well. So like stability, it's a steely deck. It's a Ember Control. Yeah, we'll see what we can. But again, I guess 4 is okay. And actually, maybe this is, if it doesn't make as many tokens, maybe that's okay. If I don't, you get more consistency, I think, in Winds of Exchange if you don't make as many tokens. The doubles is good, and good for Alliance as well. So cool. Let's have a look in Mars. We have Martian Revolution. The one thing I like about this as well is I think I've opened 9 decks so far, and 9 Winds of Exchange decks, and I'm seeing a lot of cards here that I don't have so far. So that's pretty good. Play, destroy each friendly creature. For each creature destroyed this way, make a token creature. There we go. There's my token generation for you. However, I think I'd want to be... I guess I can destroy token creatures with this, and then I can also destroy each creature, make token creatures, and then destroy those creatures with Force of Time and do it that way. Wow, this is a new one. I don't have this card. It's a rare. Quick Slicks, Plague Master. After fight or after reap, deal 3 to each human creature. This damage cannot be prevented by armor. So that could be really useful against Equidon, Star Alliance. Sanctum? We could do there. Exterminate each friendly Mars creature, destroy a non-Mars creature with lower power. Okay, this is some, I guess, are we calling this token control now? When we can destroy, yeah? Yeah, and a little bit anti-sanctum there as well. Suspended animation, put a damaged enemy creature into your archives. Yeah, I mean, I like that Mars is doing a lot of the archiving of the creatures, and we've got the damage pips as well. These could be the 2 enhanced damage pips. Yeah, so we'll see what we do. Okay, here we go. Brain Dart. Enrage an enemy creature, it captures one from its own side. This is quite nice, especially with the suspended animation. You know, both in hand. It reminds me of the Mind Warper and Collector Worm combo that I have in one of my favourite decks. Yeah, wow, this is it's quite easy. Really hard to get this auto focus. I'm going to see if I can do something about that. Actually, I'm going to cut this later on anyway for. In the future, configure video, camera control, zoom, turn off autofocus. That's not what I want to do. There we go. There we go. Let's apply that. Click OK. Okay, there we go. Genetic Blast. Yeah, I think, yeah, Peter, you said that. I want the generic blasts in Mars. Deal 2 to a creature and each other creature with the same name as that creature. So that's really going with more control there as well. Ironix Propaganda. After fight, after reap, make a token creature as an upgrade. Okay. Ironix Rebel ready. Each of Ironix Rebel's Mars neighbours. I mean, again, there's not many creatures here at all. I mean, we've got 4 there, plus 1 here, so very, very low on creatures that I'm saying here. Oh, sorry, yeah, I've already drawn that one. Okay, there we go. Mars needs Ember with... That's really nice. I feel like this is a little bit like Burton, Carl, with the amount of kind of steel and stuff. So it's yeah. Although it's capturing from the other side, so anti-steel isn't really going to stop this as well. But I just feel like I've got so much creature control and capturing from the other side, so that could be really useful. Scoop up more enemy creatures in your archives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more Mars. Creature captures 1 from its own side, and creature captures 1 from its own side. So already, if you're playing against this deck, don't make Ember. There's no point. Because you're going to capture your own Ember eventually, unless you can do something about this. But if I can get these on the board and put where is he? My Iron X Rebel between them, then we can do that. Okay, are we ready for the unfathomable of everything that's going to happen in the next 2 minutes, which is the unfathomable house of my deck? Okay, so that's so much better. Doesn't matter. Request donations. Make 2 token creatures. Make a token creature. It captures 2. Yep. Now, obviously, that'll be making a priest. And that is, where's that? And that's a Maverick as well. Okay, lovely. From Ecuador. That's a really, really nice one. Fish. Or do you mean fish? No, the token creature, Eric, is priest. I guess we've been calling. Yeah. Hypoxia. Destroy each token creature. Okay, very nice. Token creatures are not going to survive against this deck. This is really control-y. This deck is hugely control-y already, I can tell. Yeah, I'm going to be playing this a lot. I love it. Calp. Oh, just to top this off. Okay. Still not many creatures, but we'll do that. Bubbles. This Unfathomable house is huge already. Guiltspine Netcaster. Yeah. I think this one's average. I mean, Reap, Exhaust, yeah, it is a good control, but I think that's pretty good. Initiation, I love this one. So we've got our token generation. This is nice. Our token generation is in the house with my token, so we do have that as well. Kelpminder, an enhancer. 5 power is pretty good. I think I found my creatures. There we go. 2 of these, 2 Kelpminders, and this one is actually enhanced with a Ember and a Draw Pip and an Ember Pip there. 2 left to go. As if it couldn't get any better. I mean, come on. This is just beautiful. Like, each creature on top of its own deck. This is huge in Winds of Exchange, I think. You know what cards are coming up if you want to go token or not token with that one. Yeah, I think Unfathomable is my main house in here as well, which is quite nice. Okay. Skullback Crab with a Draw Pip. Poison, action, steal 1. And the last card in my deck, Toxicuda Venom. Upgrade to give a creature poison. I'm happy with this. I think this is a cool deck. I think the it's not that generic. It has a plan. It has a kind of a quite a clear plan here with this deck. It's not going to be too difficult to pilot. Whether it's going to be too difficult to win or not is going to be another question. However, we've got a lot of enhancing, and how many pips we've got? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Ember in Mars. In Unfathomable, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Mars. One, 2, 3. What was that? 4, 6. I lost count there. Sorry. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 is not amazing, but it's okay. I'm going to enjoy. I think I'm definitely going to enjoy this deck. This is going in my deck book. This is going to be one of my deck book that I won on pre-release. Which, yes, I think anyone who listens to the thing, I'm not sure if I didn't actually realise it until after the stream, or kind of realised on stream but didn't say it, but yeah, I cheated in my pre-release without realising it with an octo-core or octo whatever anomaly, and I'm sorry about that. Matthias, who is currently watching the stream, he is the rightful winner, but yeah, I don't think I can cheat with this deck. I don't have any key cheats either, actually, so that's a shame. This is the Captain of the Tavern. This is my very own name deck, and I'm really pleased about that. I'm not going to check the SAS just yet. I'm going to enjoy it before that does that. But I think let's go straight on to Winds of Exchange. We still got people. We've got 9 people still on this stream, I think. So I'm going to keep going. And we're going to check this out. And oh, no, wait a second. Do you know what we need to do? Oh, no. Here we go. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas. Here we go. We need to... Ha ha. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I will definitely be hiding the QR. I'm not going to make that same mistake again. The Captain of the Tavern. Those of you who got personalized decks as well, did you? I kept the icons on mine because I thought it would be the better thing to do. What did you do? Did you keep make sure you kept the them on the deck, or did you decide to not keep them because you could choose whether you actually wanted them to be on there? That is just insane. Like a warrior staff here. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's cut this. Wait, no, wait, sorry, no, I'm not going to cut like that. How many people's heart just stopped if I was going to cut a Keyforge deck across the middle? Oh man. Going to see if I can switch back soon to my other phone, but I think I'll have to wait and charge that properly. Here we go then. Okay, the deck is called Senor Sneaky Bosch. Senor Sneaky Bosch? Senator Sneaky Bosch? Sneaky Bosch anyway. The Archon, we've just seen it's got Mars, but that Archon's quite fun. That Archon is, yeah, it's quite fun. It's quite funky. See if that does any difference there. No. Mars, Unfathomable, Brobnar, and I don't recognise. It's a cultist. Oh. It's a cultist. Those of you, this is quite nice. I'm glad that this is the cultist because we have obviously with the Nordic Keyforge podcast spoiler card was the cultist with Tangaika as well. So obviously the cultist was the card that came with Tangaika. So this will be a Tangaika deck as well. That's really cool. Cultist is something that I've been hoping to have a deck of, and I have this in my Savior of Keyforge deck. But let's have a look and do it this way without showing. Try and do this way without showing. This is the Archon card. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I wish I'd got another one of these. We have cultist that was errated after during playtesting. Destroy cultist if you do ward a friendly creature. I can't remember what it was. I mean, Carl, are you still on the stream? Are you still watching? Do you remember what the cultist did beforehand? You have to kind of go and find the Nordic Keyforge podcast YouTube channel and check out the one that we did last year. But yeah, that's our cultist, that's our token, so that'll be fun. Okay, let's do the same as we did before. Starting off with Brobnar. I really hope this is another Hallowfest deck, by the way. Make 3 Hallowfest decks. Feats of strength for the remainder of the turn. Each time a friendly creature, just trying to get a good focus there, is destroyed in a fight, make a token creature. There we go. Each time an enemy creature is destroyed in a fight, make a token creature. Okay, with Brobnar, that's pretty good. That should get me a good amount of cultists out. Flamethrower, action, deal 1 to a creature with 1 splash. Very nice against those smaller tokens. Berserker Slam. Classic card. Krog the Clumsy. I'm really liking this. I mean, Clog the Clumsy with the feats of strength, making token creatures. This, I feel already like with Brobnar, this can be token spam. Which, if you can token spam yourself, you know who's complaining. Double Clog the Clumsy. Fire Spitter. Deal 1 to each enemy creature. Nice. Okay. Oh, I've done it again. Sorry, I've pulled out the card underneath without realising it. Okay, I don't think this will be a Hallowfest deck, but I'm halfway through Brobnar and we've seen none of Brecken. So, fresh marks. Destroy a friendly creature if you do. Exalt 3 enemy creatures. This, with the strength that we have already in Brobnar, yeah, I'll have that. Jarl Svend. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting, make a token creature. And then we have a Might Club so that we can get him straight out and yeah, so and get him making tokens. Yep, and then we have a Pelf skirmish. After fight, opponent loses 1. First Ember Control we've seen. And Pelf with a pound. Yep, there we go. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last Brobnar is going to be Rant and Rive. Can't complain about that one. Scaling Ember Control there. Bring them down to half. Great, cool. So the next one we have is Mars. Just taking a quick sneak peek there. I think of course it is Mars. I think the decks are always the token house is the top or the bottom house. That way. Mars Revo Hooligans. This is one we don't have. It's a rare. Elusive. After reap, put a paint counter. Okay. On an artifact. While that artifact has a paint counter, it belongs to House Mars. Okay, oh, very nice. Okay, so you're painting them, and you're making your artifacts Mars. So hopefully, I'm going to get some artifacts that I can make into Mars creatures. Destroy them all. There we go. Artifact creature and upgrade. I've got my artifact control. So, which is also, yeah, that's pretty, and this is quite nice here as well. Enhanced artifact control. I'm not going to kick that out there for making crumbs. For each neighbour Key cost +2, very good card. Ember control there, or essentially, key cost control. Clone Home, more token generation. Genetic Blast. Always want a good Genetic Blast in Mars. Double Genetic Blast. Pretty nice. Ironix Rebel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's very nice. Nicer in a Mars with a Mars token. I'll say that. Nicer, a lot nicer with a Mars token. Ironix Vatminder. Play, destroy, make a token creature. I do quite like this one because it's one of those that you can bounce. If you're going to destroy anything, you're going to your own creature, you're going to destroy that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kaboom! Put each Mars creature into its owner's archives. That's what we want. Yep, that's what we want. Although, playing Kaboom, if you are controlling, if you're trying to stop them forging a key or getting to play there, that's a bit of anti-synergy. A little bit there. Or if they've just forged for a lot, you could also get it back into play at a later date if you need it. So, yeah, situational. Is that double Kaboom? Double Kaboom. Very nice. And a Mars needs Ember. No, not a bad Mars house. Not a bad Mars house. That's true. Yeah, I think it was Eric. The old yeah. If you had 5 cultists, you can sacrifice the cultists in order to bring forth Tangaika. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last mouse card is Xanthix Harvester, another one of my favourite cards from my AOA deck. After we gain 1 there. So that's quite interesting. What have we got so far in terms of Ember pips? Quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far. Let's see what we have in the Cultist's house. Unfathomable. The fish. Primordial Vault. Here's our artifacts that we're gonna want our hooligans to start making Mars. I don't know this one. However, this is actually very nice. At the start of your turn. Oh, this is the new card. The other card that they brought in with Tangaika as well. That they had the 3 cards instead of just the 2 cards. That's right, I remember that now. At the start of your turn, make a cultist. Action. Destroy 4 cultists. Okay, so they brought the destroying the cultists to bring Tangaika and get it into your hand if you need to. So they did change that a little bit as well. I actually completely forgot about that because, they changed the card we spoiled. No, I'm not that upset about it. But yeah, that it still has that really fun thing, and they kind of bring it into an artifact, made it quite interesting. But the nice thing here with this is that the Revo hooligans can turn this into Mars, and so we can actually do this and get this set up the turn in advance if we want to, if we need to, before it's made in a token. Yeah. But I don't know if you need to. I think it's still too many when you need them alive to play the card. But they need to be alive when they need to be on the live, so you can make the token creatures. If you can make it Mars, or you can make the token creatures, take it out, use the action to then bring Tangaika in. And I can't remember if they changed Tangaika to say that you need to have cultists out in order to play it, but I think that's fine. Here we go. Tangaika, he can answer for himself. You cannot play Tangaika unless you control 4 or more cultists. Okay, there we go. So you need That's it. So you need to destroy cultists to bring him forth, and then you need to have more cultists in order to actually play him. Interesting. We'll see if we can. This would be a really good one to test to see if that's actually doable with the token generation I have. But like a cultist, it's not a 1 token power token; it's a 2 token power creature. We could have some luck there. Illusions of Grandeur. Yeah. This is a good card. Choose a house on your opponent's identity card. If your opponent does not choose that house on the active turn, gain 3. Very nice. Let's see if we can also lock them into having to choose them. That with a befuddle or something like that. Catch and Release. I love this card. Really, really love this card. Yeah, I mean, Captain Keyforge, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, you need to, if you want to action play him, you need to have 8 cultists in play to actually get him out early on. So maybe my Mars Hooligan can make it a little bit more usable, because then I got time to make some more token creatures. I don't know, we'll see. But this is a really good card. Return each creature to its owner's hand. Each player discards random cards from their hand until they have 6 or fewer cards in hand. This is a really nice board wipe because it's so random. It can backfire, but it can be really random. And we have a Calp. I do like this card. If I can protect it, I like this card. Adult Swim. Another really fun card, and also it gives you the knowledge of what they have on the top of their deck, what they might have in their hand as well, so that we can hit them with the Illusions of Grandeur. Covetous Hema. That is true, actually. I'm trying to kind of do this, but I'm seeing the conversation going on in here. Start of your turn, make a cultist creature. You are always creating cultist creatures if you get this out early. And again, if you draw Tangaica, you can just play it. They stopped that. That was the old Tangaica where you weren't allowed to play it. Only the cultists could actually bring it through, but you can actually play Tangaica now as well. So I think they've made it more usable if you have a tough draw, which happens in Keyforge, funnily enough. Covetous Hema, play capture 3, elusive when not on a flank. Yeah, this took me off guard on Monday when playing against Matthias. So Guiltspleen Netcaster, after Reap, exhaust a creature. Initiation, please give me a befuddle. I really want a befuddle. Another initiation, double. That's pretty good. I mean, we've got token generation here as well. If I can get both of these out, that's 3 in one turn. I have a Kelpminder, nice, strong. I do have a Maelstrom though, so yeah, more creature control as well. What do we have here? We had 1, 2, 3, 4. In Unfathomable, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's an okay amount. That's kind of average, I think, as well. So yeah, that's a really fun deck that's doing very different things to any deck that I've actually opened before. Very different things that we've done before. I think it's hard to see as many synergies in this deck than the previous one, the My Name deck, but It's I think sometimes when you have too many synergies, that you're less able to do other things with the deck if you're forced into a way of playing, if you're also playing against a control-y deck as well, so you can control back. But it'll be interesting as well to see how this plays. And so if I get a chance after Nationals at some point next week, we can explore this deck during a stream, or if you live close to me, then yeah, I'll be playing these decks anyway. I will just scan this deck in quickly, but in case anyone has tried to do this. Do we want my free deck, or do we want Unchained next? I'm going to do one more deck if people are interested before I have to go and sleep. Great. My saviour deck is not a twin. You never know. Yeah. Just got to get... Eric, I mean, I think you've just said it. You've just got to get the time. We've just got to find the time to do that. So, yeah. Do we want Unchained, or do we want another deck? Another normal deck? Hands up for Unchained. I'm waiting for the delay now. I have got it streaming in the background here. Captain Keyforge says Unchained. No one else? You know, I mean, like I said, to... Oh, we have... Oh, just when I was about to go for Unchained, you want Woe. Okay. Anyone want to tip the vote? Then we're going to take it behind my back and see which one we go for, just because I'm a little bit addicted to opening decks now, and you know, I've got enough now. Woe Chained. There we go. Yeah, I want to do this. I'm still undecided on what deck I'm playing for Nationals, actually. So, you know, looking for a good one. And if I do a normal Unchained... Hey, Emperor Rico. You want Woe. Okay. I'm gonna scan this, just in case I make a mistake. There we go. And then dismiss that. Lunhurt the Burnt Sprinter. I have not seen what houses are in here. I have not seen anything. Here we go. We have Lunhurt the Sprinter Barbarian Sarian. I found another cultist deck with Equidon. Oh wow. 2 cultist decks. That's interesting. Okay, let's now we can compare them. Now we can compare. Here we go. Lunhurt the Sprinter Barbarian. We have a cultist there. I nearly bent that card, actually. Oh well, don't want to do that. Are we ready? We're going to go a little bit quicker with these ones because I guess it's a normal word deck, but we can, if we see something fun, we can discuss. Okay, there we go. Staff up. Remainder of the turn, when any amount of ember. This is fun. I played this when I didn't need to on Monday, when I was going to make a whole load of ember and make a whole load of tokens, and it's an interesting card if you need the board presence. I think you don't need to get to check. I don't know. What do we got? The Ember Road. This is a fun one. I've got a deck with this one in. Put 1 trade counter on the Ember Road, then gain 1 for each trade counter on it. Give control of the Ember Road to your opponent. So it goes backwards and forwards, but then it doesn't go backwards and forwards that quick, because obviously you have to exhaust it. So when you get it, it's exhausted. You have to ready it, and then you go. But then also you could lose it if they don't have. Oh no, it's an Omni, so you can use it anyway. So that's an interesting card there. Market Crash. Destroy each non-token creature. Gain 2 chains. Good in good situations. There we go. Nope. What am I doing? Tahi Esquire. Each friendly non-token creature gains destroyed. Make a token creature. Do we see a synergy here? If you got a big board, that's pretty good. And if you got a cultist deck, I think you got your cultist there to bring back 5 Tangleikas. Dothra Recruiter. After 8, make a token creature. Generous Offer. Destroy friendly creature. If you do, steal 2. No Ember Pips yet. It is quite interesting. I do count the Ember Pips when I go through a deck the first time, because you kind of get the base Ember, your base Ember amount for the game. Obviously, that's, you never know with WoW, with token creatures, but it's a race at the end of the day, as we know. Higher on, make a token creature. If there's combined total of 6, archive higher on. And there we go, mass buyout. With the amount of token creatures we could be doing, that's a really big turn. So yeah, what 3, 6? Okay, so we're on 8, 4 more to go. Ornate Talking Chain, more token generation. A Shrewd Investor. Give them 1, capture 4, and then a 5th one on the top. Oh, that fell off. Old Tinker. After reap, discard a card from your hand, draw a card. 3, 6, 9, 10. 2 more. Visible hand. And are we going to see a Cursed Relic? Probably not. We would have seen already. Oh no, have I miscounted here? 3. Oh, there we go. 6, 9, 12. There we go. Bomber's Heighting. Okay, so we have the Ambrosia Outpost. Put a friendly creature on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, move 1 from a friendly creature to your pool with a capture pip as well. So, yep, we got a little bit of capture there as well. So that's pretty good. And again, if the deck is running thin, we've got a lot of tokens, which we probably will do. City State Interest, a lot of capture. Hedonistic Intent, exalt each flank creature. Orator Hisaro, I do very much like this deck. And actually, getting them in between a couple of cultists can provide that creature protection that you want to with the warding. I've just realised, I've just noticed something in here. The discussion that we've been having before about the cultists and having to destroy the cultists and then you have to make 4 more. Well, the action, if you action and ward each friendly cultist, but you actually have to destroy them for it to matter. Because it means the cultists actually stay on the board for 1. So if you exalt all your cultists and you've got 8, then you could do that. You've got more chance. If you're warding, you've got more chance to do it. Or you can ward another creature. Yeah. just something I thought about looking into that. Phalanx leader, make a token creature. Immediately to his left, each creature to his left gains 2 power for the remainder of the turn. Yeah, I'll take that. Saurarium. Each creature with the lowest power cannot reap. With a 2 power cultist, that's a bit annoying. However, yeah, I mean, we're not doing too bad. Hopefully we got some stronger creatures. Wow, I really... where did my card flipping go? I remember being able to flip cards like no one's business a year ago. Yeah, Ballistigo. Make Zoltim, gains splash attack. Well, it has Ember on it, gains splash attack 3. And I can do this without... if I'm capturing or something, I don't actually need to exalt it. Chancellor Dexterous. After reaping, you may exalt Chancellor Dexterous as right neighbour. If you do, that creature belongs to House Saurian for the remainder of the turn. Pretty nice. And with the warding, like you could actually got a bit of staying power. Faust the Great, very nice. I used to be a card flipper, then I took an arrow to the knee. That is so random, it's hilarious. 3. So we have Faust the Great, so there we got our Ember control, key cost control, check control if we want to do that. Say that. So that's a really good one, and especially with so much capture and exalt. This one I don't think I've looked at before. It's an enhancer, 5 power enhancer. Feels like most houses have 5 power enhancers actually from what I've seen. And pale into insignificance. Destroy each power with the lowest creature with the lowest power. This is a bit of anti-synergy with cultists, I think, if we're gonna say anything about that card in this deck, but it's still a pretty good half board way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more, and we've got a fruit. And this is the Saurian. Make a token creature, and then if there's a board state dictates, you can archive this token creature. Every house has one, so that's good to know. Which is really nice that they've actually done that in Winds of Exchange, where you might not have many token creation cards, but it gives them to be able to do that. Primordial Revolt, we know this one. Destroy 4 friendly cultures. If you do, yes, because they've actually got to die, so it's not like you can say destroy them. I think they actually have to be destroyed, so you can't destroy the warded ones to get this and then destroy them again in order and so they're still existing to be able to play Tangaica as well. So I was hoping that's a good way to get around that with Tangaica. So you have to actually be able to control them. But depending on with the token generation we've got, I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of problem having that many cultists on the board. Illusions of Grandeur, we had this in the last deck. A little bit of fun Ember control. Don't have that many pips, I've just seen. Even in Sanctum we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we've had 3 already here, so we'll see. Catch and release, yeah. I don't think so, Matthias. I don't think it is. I think because it says, if we go back to this card here, destroy 4 friendly cultists. If you do, you can do this. And so actually them being destroyed is the cost for the effect actually happening. I would love to be wrong, because then this is a way that we can do this. Only 4 friendly cultists, but then you could argue that you are saying I am choosing to destroy these even though they are not destroyed. So Where's Jonas when you need him? Where's Hydro? Can someone wake up Hydro and get him on the stream? He'll be able to help us out here. Catch and release, and I've taken another card there, which is a Fuguru, one with poison. Again, I quite like the fact that they have all these little creatures with poison. And this also kind of means if we have the Saurarium, and I'm taking the focus away from here, it means my cultists can reap. So, sleep with the fishes, destroy each exhausted creature. Let's hope it comes with the partner, which allows you to exhaust all the creatures as well. Choose a house on your opponent's identity turn. If they do not choose that house, make 2 friendly creatures and ready them. So setting up for one here. Abyssal Sight, destroy a friendly creature. They get to discard. Destroy if you do, look at your opponent's house and choose a card from it. Yeah, this is a really strong card. This has been really, really good in the decks that I have. This card, Frigorific Rod. We've seen it before. Guiltspine Netcaster. I feel like every Unfathomable deck has one. They're like ultra common, those ones, but they're pretty powerful. Reap and Exhaust. And actually Reap and Exhaust with Sleep with the Fishes as well is also pretty strong. Initiation, that's the Unfathomable, make a token creature, and yeah. Last card we have is a Skullback Crab, which we also had in the last deck. Action Steal 1, which is also really nice here because, you know, if you can't reap with it, you can still do something with it if you have the Terrarium on the board. So let's count up our Ember. So which is the better cultist deck? What do we think? I'd love to know what you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4. So 11. One. 12. 1, 8. Yeah, so Ember Generation might not be huge in this one. But we also can't forget that, you know, we have Tangaika after fight gain 1 with Splash Attack 5. So, you know, we should be able to do a bit of reaping and do what we can. Yeah, Crab should have been the token that replaced Raider. What do you mean by that? Is that which one is that? That's the Skullback Crab. Action Steal 1. Yeah, that's an interesting opinion. As well. But yeah, so 2 cultist decks in a row there. When I hadn't done 0 before. 3 Unfathomable decks there as well. So yeah, love to know what you think about that. Do you know what? I've got one question for everyone. 2 questions. Raider has conditional poison. I think so. Can anyone confirm? What's Raider? I don't have a Raider deck. Do I? I do. I think I did. I think I do. I'm not going to look for it. We can look later. First of all, I think I will still open an Unchained deck because, you know, I can. I mean, Raider should have poison all the time. You know, without it, I feel like it's a bit too weak. If I'm being honest there. Sorry, I could bring Enzo with me here. Okay. Yeah. So WoW seems to do pretty well for average Ember versus other sets, maybe except maybe Kota. Yeah, Kota's actually been quite strong in the games that I've been playing with Winds of Exchange. I gave a friend of mine, Izeke, some decks, a couple of kind of half decent ones, and he has a deck which didn't do too well in the meta at the time. When I gave it to him, now it's doing very well against Winds of Exchange. Which is quite interesting. I'm gonna see if I have already scanned that one. Do we want an Unchained? Do you know what? It's only 10 o'clock. 10. I'm having too much fun. I mean, yeah, you having fun? I'm having fun. Unchained? Let's do it. I am the captain of the cavern, after all. I am the captain of the cavern. I get to decide what happens in my little captain's cavern here. With my buried treasure. Okay, this is getting weird now. One with your turn. Poison on your turn. Yeah. Which seems a bit strange. You should have had poison on the other turn as well. Okay, I've just ripped this out of the thing. The bag because I'm too excited. Gruger, the accountant of accents. We have Untamed, Shadows, and Saurian. No token. This is a non-woe Unchained because some do. The captain of your cavern, and so cheesy, so cheesy, so sweet. Here we go. So obviously we don't have Archon card over in the corner. We have our. That's interesting. We have, when there isn't the 37th card, I haven't seen this before. A lot of people may have already seen this. If you don't have Tide, if you don't have a token creature, you have a double-sided card with different quick reference cards on there. So Skirmish, Steel, Enhance, Flank, Omni, Assault, Elusive, and Mage, Exalt, and Alpha. So yeah, you have a generic cheat card. Not cheat card, but a help card. That's why I had no idea. Yes, I did know there were non-woe Unchained decks as well. So this will be quite interesting. I don't know which is the top one. Top one is Saurian. It's a Maverick Might Club. Haha. Yeah, okay. So you got a bit of damage there. Oh no, it's it's cut a little bit off on the back there. That's interesting. Yeah. Maverick Might Club. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Oh. Maverick Lash of Broken Dreams. I mean, come on. Oh, beautiful. Come on, what have we got here? ISS and Dominus. That's a disappointing third card. I don't know, it could work in this deck. I think it's going to be a discard a lot of the time. What have we got here? Imperial Scutum. Yeah, I'll take that. Double Imperial Scutum. I'm not Lash of Broken. I think Lash of Broken Dreams is almost it's just as good, I think. Curse of Vanity. Exalt a friendly creature and enemy creature. Secretary's Gaze. Enhanced. Play exalt a damaged creature. Double Secretary's Gaze. Ethereal Centurion. Play after fight. Oh, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Another Centurion. 2 more Saurians. I think Hands getting a bit cold. Dreadbow Decimus, that's a really cool card. And Cosmos Haruspex. This is not. I really like this card. This can go absolutely crazy on some cards. After each friendly's play effect is a play after reap effect. So, I mean, it means that you can capture by reaping with Theoro Centurion. You can reap and exalt Dreadbore and destroy. So Cosmos is a really good card on rare. Okay, so now we have Shadows, Jammer Pack. This creature gains your opponent's keys cost +2. Maverick Stomp. Oh, beautiful. I do love. I've done it again. What is this with me taking the card underneath? Hawk. Good artifact control. Hard artifact control. Francis the Economist. Trust no one. A lot of steel. Not half bad, this deck so far. A lot of fun. Knuckles Bolton. Spike Trap. Yeah, pretty good. I've got the if I'm playing against a deck without artifacts, I've got enough to destroy my own. Sucker Punch. Deal 2 and archive him if you destroy him. Yahtzee Gang. Yancey Gang, sorry. Is that Yancey Gang? I thought it was called that Yahtzee Gang. Lyco Thief. Lycra Thief. Magda the Rat. That's pretty cool. Steal 2, Forge if you can. And then Urchin. Steal 1. That's an okay Shadows, I think. Nothing really huge there, but obviously Might Club could probably do some damage here. But let's see if we get a really crazy Broken Untamed, which I'm really kind of hoping to really make this Unchained. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want to leave this on too much of an anticlimax. Stampede. If you've used 3 or more creatures this turn, steal 2. Ritual of Balance. Yeah, okay. Take someone off check. Hunting Witch. Okay, there we go. Let's bring this down. Dark Harbinger. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. I'll do that. Hunting Witch with Dark Harbinger. That's a really nice thing there. Double Dark Harbinger. Ooh, that can get crazy. I mean, I just hope I get some actual Untamed action cards now. Triple Dark Harbinger. Evolution. Destroy each creature. Each player reveals their hand and puts each creature from the hand into their play. This is not the action card I was hoping for with these Dark Harbingers. I'll say that straight away. Spore Gorger. Mutation of Cunning. Yep, there's one. I mean, to be fair, like, play these out. I've got one. Play this out, play these, destroy some creatures, steal 2, Mutation of Cunning, ready them, reap again. Mutation of Fury, ready them, reap again. Oh no, I don't even have to fight with them, I can just reap with them. Yeah. And steal 2. Mutation of Instinct. Whoa. Mutation of Fury, Cunning, and Instinct. So they gain Skirmish and Mutant, Elusive and Mutant, and Assault and Mutant. There we go then. That's a huge turn with all of them. And a double Mutation of Instinct. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty cool. That's a really cool Untamed. In Untamed Unchained. That's really cool. If only I could like put that together with anything else, any other deck. You know, nothing's stopping me really, apart from the rules. But that Untamed can go crazy big if I can draw right. And obviously hunting rich and get them out as well. That can go absolutely crazy. That deck, I can see this creating quite a bit of ember. Actually, Matthias, I've got an Untamed to play against you. On my new mat. The Captain of the Cavern. Do you know what? I like that. Nick, I'm really sorry. I think we might have to start again with our branding thing. I think I'm just gonna change it to the Captain of the Cavern, the channel, because that's an awesome name. No, we're not friends anymore. I mean, please. Great, cool. Well, you don't need to see it down there. Let's go over here so you can see me. I don't hate you, Nick. I love you, really. Yeah, I'll bring that on Saturday. I'm going to look into how we're going to do what we can to stream the stream the Swedish Nationals on Saturday. That would be really cool if we can do that. So look out for either on this channel or the Nordic Keyforge podcast channel, and I will. I'm just going to go over here to see where we have here. I think, to be fair, the Captain's Cavern. Okay, Nick, we're not going to rebrand. Don't worry. But the Captain's Cavern is going to be. I think is going to be a like. If I want to change Friday Forge to a different night or something, the Captain's Cavern could be like a little thing on the side. Captain's Cavern. We'll go with that. What I want to do is look for the Nordic Keyforge podcast channel. And link it in here. Because it's very likely I haven't even subscribed to the Nordic Keyforge podcast channel. We have 37 subscribers there. One of these we will be, let's just link it in here. To never use the word cavern. So I'll put the Nordic Keyforge podcast. We're going to be streaming from that one, Nordic Keyforge League, or I'll probably stream from this one as well, if I can set up everything with the right camera and the setup. Like, I think I need a better second camera than my old Sony Xperia 1 phone, which I've been using. But it's got a 4K camera, so I'm just like, well, it should really be working enough to do that. Let's bring this here so you can actually see me and look at me. That's scary. Yeah. This is a weird end to the stream. Trying to find a good place for my camera. Sorry about that. Without having to put it back up on the thing again. Okay, I'll put it on my laptop over there. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to try and stream that. We're going to be definitely doing some podcast stuff, interviews for as much as we can. But I also really want to, take it a little bit seriously and at least try and make top 8 of the Nationals. I think I'll be happy with that. But we'll see where we go. Another thing that I have done is I have bought, with my own money, I bought the Keyforge 2-player set. And so we're going to open this, go through it, see if it's any good. I'm still going to do this despite buying this and then seeing that Andy Forge has done exactly the same thing as well. So, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I bought this in order to do that, go through, give my honest opinions of it, because I'm excited to see the new Learn to Play decks. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing that. And yeah. I'm going to finish the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I think we had like 10 people max, which is like really cool. 9 of you watching now. Thank you so much for joining in. And allowing me to share my Keyforge Wind Exchange experience with you. Until next time, until we see you, forge on and prosper, and good night. And this is where it would have been really nice if I had set this up for a really smooth ending. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, because I think I get things become a little bit easier with doing live stuff when I hit 100 subscribers. So if I hit that 100, yeah, I think I can do a little bit more with the live stream and everything. Otherwise, it's like limited to 30 seconds or something. So, yeah, hit that subscribe. I don't bug people, so are you sending me a stream deck, Nick? I really, really hope you are. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Are you sending me to the US? I mean, that's the question. That's the big question. Are you going to send me to Worlds? Because that's what you should do. And then I can pick up the stream deck from you there. I mean, you know, you are my official sponsor. Anyway, so thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you. I am the captain of the cavern. Forge on and prosper, and good night.